Union Gas in Chatham-Kent, in fact, Union Gas and the 400 communities we serve have a long history. We are in excess now of 100 years old, serving some 400 communities across Ontario. And what makes Chatham-Kent really unique is this is our head office. And we have about 900 of our 2,200 employees here in Chatham-Kent, which makes for a really unique family-type environment with the community. The United Way, and as we'll talk about, the Amazing Race, really just builds off of that partnership that we have. And certainly our partnership with United Way is long and has a rich history as well. And the great work that they do in the community, ranging from basic food needs to shelter, and to helping people in need. Well, Union Gas has been involved with the Amazing Race since day one. Actually, I recall the very first race. I was in a different role, but my department helped organize and launch the very first Amazing Race. It was 9 years ago, which is incredible. Time has flown by. But our contribution as the main sponsor comes in many ways. First, financially. So early in, we plant some seed money, maybe $5,000 to get the team organized and planning. And then we'll drift into, as we get closer to race day, a few more $1,000s for the great t-shirts that the teams wear and proudly carry on their back throughout the day. And over the 9 years, I think that amounts to maybe $60,000 or $65,000. I think beyond the money, which is where the fun begins, Union Gas plays a great role in partnering with the Amazing Race. We have many volunteers that design the day and actually compete in the day. I do know that behind the scenes and leading up to it, there are hundreds of volunteers, and it's not just people, it's the businesses across Chatham-Kent that get engaged, play a role, host an event. We literally in 9 years have covered kind of corner to corner of the community. So there's a tremendous amount of work that goes into it. We're tripsing over places like beaches, schoolyards, we've been in churches. Any place you can think of, this event has touched. So a huge event, a huge amount of organizing, and couldn't be done without the volunteers, the businesses, and the great folks at CK United Way. And I'm pleased to make two announcements. And the first is there is definitely going to be a 10th United Way Amazing Race in 2015, which is very exciting. I know the planning's already begun. And as importantly, we hope, Union Gas is again signing up to be the signature sponsor for the 10th year, and we look forward to it. It's a pleasure, and we're humbled to be a part of it, actually, and can't wait.
It's 8 a.m. at Union Gas's Dawn Storage Complex, on the border of Chatham-Kent and Lambton County, the start location of the 9th installment of the Chatham-Kent Amazing Race. 24 teams are being put to the test today. They'll solve brain puzzles, overcome obstacles across the municipality, battle each other, all for the honor of being crowned the winners of the 2014 edition of the race. The competitors line up to receive their t-shirts and other race paraphernalia. There are some new faces amongst the group, along with some veteran racers. The team of Creek Connection race winners 2 years ago have some rules to live by when it comes to competing.
And I guess no fighting's out the window.
No fighting, yeah. Obey the rules.
Just go as fast as you can when you're doing the tasks. And
Don't get lost.
Don't get lost.
Don't go to Rondo.
Stretching is always a great idea before any physical activity. These fine folks showing us some good form. Buns on the run choosing to display their assets to other competitors. Teams get together for the group photo and are then placed into subgroups based on money raised. But there's one team that's missing. District 12 arrives seconds before the start of the race. Apparently directions are not their strong suit.
This is Chatham-Kent Amazing Race, not Lambton County Amazing Race. I didn't realize it's so far out.
Each group is given their cue to start. And the first part of the competition is looking more like an example of speed walking than an attempt at a race. Polite, courteous, very Canadian. Once inside the Dawn complex, teams are directed to one of two rooms for their first challenge. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. As the racers work away at their regulators, let's take this opportunity to introduce the teams, since this will be the last time they'll be all together in one spot. Some teams are a little out of their element in terms of building regulators.
Never heard of one of these.
That doesn't matter.
It's like this?
Let's get this bad boy on.
Hold on one second. Stop with that.
Because I already have a screen inside there.
That probably had to go inside.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna have to go inside there.
Then why am I continuing to put these screws in?
Because they're gonna have to strong.
It's pretty easy to put together?
Yeah, right.
Absolutely not. If he gave us an Allen key, would have been really nice.
Instead of like spinning my big fat thumb.
Okay, what is that?
Sorry. No, it doesn't really fit. We'll put it there.
I don't know where that goes.
I can't go there because this has to go on. It might go on top. Okay. Turn it. Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't turn it down over.
Maybe that holds it on. Maybe you put that on and you put that on top.
Yeah, maybe.
Spin this friggin' thing faster.
Thread into that? Thread? No? I don't have anything to thread into.
One place down here.
Well, they do. So it has to be
It's gonna go on there like that. That's gonna go on there like that.
Here, let me try.
This goes inside now. Yeah, I'm not going to screw anything together until we get hands.
But we need to pull it. We need this to be pulling back, not pushing.
Well, they're going to take it first. You're right. We're going to get
Put your nail in there. I can't.
I kind of wish we had a screwdriver.
The Mighty Morphin Moneymakers are looking for any help they can get. And the Jeep Musketeers are choosing to use the high school approach, but they're clearly lacking in the subtlety department. Once teams are confident they have their apparatus put together correctly, they can take it to a judge to have it inspected.
No, for sure. Like right now? Oh, okay.
You want to do the clue?
Should we?
Many teams are having a tough go with their first attempt.
No, there's something. Okay. That's it.
Okay, can we have a clue? Yeah, we gotta go to the challenge.
No.
Yeah.
So you want the chat? Yes.
So we do the challenge?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Put one
Oh.
blindfold on.
One and yes.
I'll put this at your station.
Oh, sorry.
Because you'll
Rather than start from scratch, racers can choose to complete a secondary challenge and receive a hint. Competitors wanting some help are directed to a designated area where they find a kiddie pool. One racer is blindfolded and is directed by their teammate to load a sponge in the kiddie pool. They'll then use it to fill a nearby cup with their corresponding number.
Right, no, not there. No. To the back. Turn around. Turn around.
Did I just knock my cup over?
No, the other cup. Go to your left. Yeah, just a little bit over.
Once they complete the challenge, teams are given a sheet with a schematic of the regulator.
You guys are good.
Kind of pivot a little bit. Pivot. You're right.
Yep. Okay. Squeeze it in.
The teams of 120/80 and the Mighty Morphin Moneymakers accomplish their task with relative ease, but it's the teams that arrive later that are put to the test.
Say anything about quality? Straight. To
your left, down, left,
right. Stop. Bend down.
Blindfolded competitors not only have to contend with poor directions, they have to deal with the poor directions from other racers.
Okay, we're gonna stand up.
You're gonna get us.
Okay, you're gonna walk straight forward. No. Okay, let's go.
Right in front of you. Right in front of you.
Okay, stop. Go down. Go to your left. Where am I going?
The added teams and blindfolds are creating a lot of opportunities for collisions with other participants.
You can take that off.
Which straight what way?
All right. How far? Tell me how far away.
Stop. All
right, you both went away.
Left. Shuffle left.
Right there. Straight down. Straight down.
Down.
Right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Both of you guys are good. They're good. We're good.
Good? Yeah.
Are we there yet's Carrie O'Hara doesn't realize that her hand gestures are providing little help to teammate Mike.
To your right, Dina.
To your left.
To your right. Now straight ahead. 4 feet.
The Mighty Morphin Moneymakers present their second attempt at the regulator to the judges. Unfortunately, the result is the same as the first.
Okay, but if it all falls apart on you as you open it, we had it together right.
Yeah. I can pretty much tell by how it falls apart whether it was right or not. Sorry.
Okay,
I had to take.
sneeze right at this moment.
I had to take 24 of them apart yesterday.
No? All right, we'll take the blind.
24 of them.
No,
eh?
it's
blindfold
Right.
then?
Blindfold.
I'll
Put this back in our
One person puts it back, one person puts it on, you head out, and then you go straight to the fence and over.
Do you want to do a challenge?
We already
you
did
did
it.
a challenge?
We did it.
Okay. So that you can do challenge number 2. There's a second challenge.
Obstacle number 2.
Which one? We left something. You can do a second challenge if you want for another clue.
Teams that need a second clue are directed back outside to another area. There, the person who wasn't blindfolded the first time must wear the blindfold and be directed by their teammate. The objective is to collect birdies and drop them in their designated areas. After the obstacle is completed, teams are given a pre-made portion of the regulator.
That's correct.
Once the device is fully operational, racers are given a clue to the next location.
Turn left. All right, it's a race.
Some teams are content to hit the road and figure out where they're going as they go, while others choose to plot their next move more carefully.
Alright, so we're going up in this area somewhere. There's Florence and there's Lambton. And then so we're going to go, I'll try and find that. I'll start going towards Florence Road. Keep looking for Danky as well.
One of the keys to success in the Chatham-Kent Amazing Race is good communication between the driver and the navigator.
I found it. Okay. Danky line. Okay, Danky line goes there. Okay, you know what? Go to Florence, we'll figure it out.
Alright, so where am I and where am I going?
I don't know where we are.
Justin, you're paying attention to the map.
Read the sign on the next upcoming intersection and it'll tell you exactly where we are.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, you're gonna notice the major highways.
I might, but we might pass through it.
No.
In Chatham-Kent, we don't have major highways like you think you do in Toronto.
Okay, it's fine. What's this say?
Not sure yet.
You can slow down.
Is it close or do I have to wait?
Kind of.
Justin, you gotta work on your descriptions.
Yeah, but you're 2 streets away.
Alright, so it's in 2 streets.
Yeah.
That would be a very good description.
Participants make their way to TFS Paintball in Thamesville. 30 acres of dense woods and hills, and the next challenge for our racers, Guns N' Roses.
This bag contains 50 paintballs. If at any time during this challenge you run out of paintballs, you must run to the start to get more. Without interfering with other teams, only one team member can be shooting at one time.
Only put max 10 paintballs in the hopper at a time.
Teams with poor accuracy will put themselves at a disadvantage because they'll need to return to the starting line to collect additional paintballs.
After you do the first 3 at the front, not the guy at the back. Oh.
That's what I'm aiming for, is the first 3.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want you to waste. There you go. Good.
I thought this was a 5K's Natalie King is a little trigger happy about this event.
You got your finger on the trigger, that's why. Okay. It's like Tupperware, you have to push it down.
Please don't shoot me.
Hey, there you go.
Did I get it?
I thought it was the pole.
Okay.
Perfect.
Slow down.
The target at the next station is tucked away a fair distance in the woods.
Okay, let's get our pole. Got it.
Okay, you got a gun free?
We got a gun free. Get your free.
A little bit higher. Wait.
Lower. Lower. Yes.
Nice, you hit it. You're done.
Buns on the Run will be doing some unscheduled running because they've just run out of paintballs and need to head back to the start for more. Now, with a fresh set of balls, Carly takes aim at her target.
White bar up there.
9 in there, so there's 1 hour in it. There you go, nice shot.
On to the third location, where Jacob from the Soul Brothers is having some trouble getting started.
Is the safety on?
It's off.
It's on.
Oh, it's on?
There you go. Oh, first try.
What do we do here? We hit Buddy?
We're hitting that elevator.
Alrighty.
And that little buddy bears a striking resemblance to Darren Caniff, past chair of the United Way of Chatham-Kent.
Go in between that little gap on the left there. Yeah!
One station left to go, and teams have to hit a white target.
There you go.
There you go.
Dumper.
Hold on, your safety's on. Alright, so masks, guns,
there you go.
Stay behind the barricade, shoot down.
Like over.
Here we go.
Easy target.
Hit down a little bit. There you go.
Moving up.
There you go. There you go.
Boat over just slightly to the right. Got it.
After the teams have completed all 4 stations, they grab a flag with their corresponding number and head back to the start point for their clue to the next location, which for many of the racers will prove to be the toughest part of the day.
This center is one of the family members of the CK United Way. And if you ask any of its young regulars, it's a great place for youth to spend the day. Despite what you may think, it is actually located on a street called Main, not a side street like you think judging by its name. Oh, okay, so the name has side street in it.
Dean and Christine are in great position. They're currently in 2nd place.
It's on Main Street.
I think it's Blenheim.
The Blenheim Youth Center?
Blenheim Youth Center is definitely a United
What way is that? Where's that?
Just turn around, we need to go back that way for sure.
Okay. Excuse me, do you guys know where the Blenheim Youth Center is? Yeah, on Main Street?
When they get to the Blenheim Youth Center, no one's home.
That sucks.
On their way back north, Dean provides us with this video confessional.
Okay folks, here we are in beautiful wherever, Chatham-Kent. We're on Kentbridge Road, going to Dresden, coming back from Blenheim, where we didn't need to go to. My bad, I mistakenly read the clue as Blenheim Youth Centre.
That is a very ambiguous clue.
Yes. So I apologise to my partner most.
I forgive you.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to.
So we're on our way. Hopefully we're not miles and miles behind everybody else. Bye bye for now.
There's a Main Street in Ridgetown.
Yeah, but I can't think of any youth center.
Many of the other teams are stumped as well.
Because I can't see Bothell have one, it's too small.
Yeah. There's not a Main Street
in Tensville, I can't see it.
There's no Main Street.
Yeah, Ridgetown, there is a Main Street.
It's the main one. Go to Ridgetown. Go Ridgetown?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
No Seabass, Colleen, and the chicken have some ideas on where to go.
Dresden. No. Thamesville. We're at Thamesville. That's London line. Ridgetown's got a main street.
What is?
Ridgetown has a main street. We can't ask anybody, our alliance is gone.
In Ridgetown, Matt-tastic Squared is on the lookout for anything related to the Chatham-Kent Amazing Race.
There's going to be a clip of us driving to Ridgetown in the video, and there's nothing in Ridgetown.
Matt is 100% correct on both counts.
We are heading into Chatham right now. We noticed on the clue it said youth, so we're thinking YMCA, but we're not positive on this one, so we'll see.
Buns on the Run should have paid a little more attention to the street signs because they actually passed their next challenge on their way to Chatham.
Street called Main. Dresden? There's a youth center in Dresden on Main Street. Is there? Yeah. I didn't know it was sponsored by the United Way though. I don't know. The only other youth center I think about. Well, we're either going to Main Street is in Blenheim. That's a long ways. I like Dresden. Okay, go Dresden then.
Hey, are you guys from here? Are you from Buffalo? Is there a place called Side Street Youth Center here? Is there a youth center on Main Street?
Where's Main Street?
Where's Main Street?
Okay, go.
Thanks.
Well, we just lost. To Dresden it is.
The correct location is the Side Streets Youth Center on Main Street in beautiful downtown Dresden. For Let's Get Dirty, teams have to visit McTavish Pharmacy, McKellar's Flowers, and Harvest Moon to collect a business card from each store with an animal on the back.
If I break the GoPro, is that my fault?
No. Oh, hi, girl.
Hi.
On the front counter.
Oh, thank you so much.
By the right still, there's tickets there.
Thank you. Chicken.
Chicken.
Oh, I don't want a chicken.
Let's get a cat.
Oh. Like, isn't that, like, it's not just like, grab one and run, pick the animal. You're like, McKellar's Flowers?
Oh, you go across the street and it's the green, you'll see the green building, McKellar's.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Oh, it's a pole.
Hello.
Till 1 o'clock.
I need an animal card, please.
How about a chicken?
Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm in. Thank you.
Once all 3 cards are collected, participants must then head back to side streets to have them verified before heading to the second part of the challenge at Dresden Raceway.
Drive to Dresden Racetrack. Find the animals on the back of the business cards in the mud pit. And we have duck, goose. Team members must alternate, so if you want to go, I'll go first. Give your animal and the business cards to the judge. Receive your clue to the next location.
Is there a hose somewhere when we're done?
Yeah,
right back there. Everybody's walking around in it. Bunch of rocks.
Another rock.
No.
Animal.
How you making out there?
That's what I found in the
Finding the right combination of animals is proving to be very difficult for most teams. Some competitors are holding on to the animals they've collected to trade with other teams for the animals they actually need.
Who needs a rooster? Who needs a rooster? You need a rooster? We need a goose. That makes it real fun. You don't have a goat, do you?
No. Trade the duck first.
You guys want a duck?
I want a duck. Shane, grab the duck.
We need a duck. This might be a goose or a duck. Where's the? That's a goose. This is a goose. That's a goose. Where's the ducks?
What's that?
It's
a goose.
I need a goat.
Cat, goat, chicken.
Here you go.
Give us the goat. Give us the goat.
I need a duck now out of here.
What are you looking for?
Cat, goat, chicken.
Come on, Sky. We need two. Go look for a duck. Yeah, I know. I have a duck.
Oh, give me a duck. I want a duck. I do. Here, I'll trade you this one.
What do you got?
A sheep?
No.
And this challenge is about to get physical. Once all the animals are found, teams hand in their animals to receive their clue to the next location.
It says, north of the county, the Berg is a small town with 5 baseball diamonds. Here playing ball is okay, but sipping from traditional German beer mugs you must not do. There are soccer fields, tennis courts, and so much more. All you have to do is show up and park. The fun is waiting for you.
Down here, right, Nate?
Yes, turn right again. And then at the stop sign, you're going to want to turn right.
Okay, so we get a fast forward, so you should be able to open the clue.
Well, we're okay. You want to turn down baseline to get to Wellsburg. All right. Open, fast forward, catch me if you can. Ah, oh, crap, I just ripped it. Okay. Skip the 25 throw. You only have to compete the throw at 35 and 50. So 35 feet and 50 feet we have to throw.
Okay.
Okay. And it's probably to a target, I would assume.
Okay.
But
25, 35, and 50-foot tosses await teams in Steinhoff Park in Wellsburg, the location of Catch Me If You Can. Racers must toss water balloons into a bucket held above their teammate's head.
No, it didn't go in, but it was close.
I'll tell you that.
Competitors only have 20 balloons between the two of them, so participants must be accurate on their tosses and agile enough to have their water balloons land in the bucket.
Last one, buddy.
Yeah, come on.
No, serious. That's all I got.
oh, not far enough.
Yeah.
That went in, didn't it?
Good?
Good?
Some great tossing and catching techniques are on display in Wellsburg.
Oh. That was freaking awesome! Yeah!
Just wait. Lower. Okay.
Woo!
After making a catch at all three distances, participants can collect their next clue. Some teams are running out of balloons prior to completing their third toss from 50 feet and must perform a secondary challenge in order to move on. In this case, they must answer a math question.
Is X 15? Is X 15? No. X is not 7. 7 times 8, 9. Plus. But this is 24 plus minus. So negative 21. So you have 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus the square root of 64. What's the square root of 64? Is that 8? Okay. So then that would be 15 over 5, so 15 divided by 3. Yes. Okay. There you go.
The clue to the next location comes courtesy of Maverick and Viper.
Has seen some recent changes at the heart of the city. It's where good friends can go to meet, but try not to be too distracted by the condo construction going on across the street. Enter by Wellington Street West streetlights. Parking is reserved.
Racers head to the Maple City's downtown Chatham Center for their next event, It's a Good Life.
We have Good Life instructors here. They are testing our contestants on 20 different poses and moves from the Body Shred program at Good Life. When the participants come through, they get to learn the skills. When they feel like they're ready, the Good Life instructors then test them. So what they're doing is body or lunges and push-ups, and if they get 10 right consecutively, we give them a frisbee. Then they get to throw the frisbee. If it hits the target, they get to do that 30-second workout. So we keep them moving the whole time. After that, we give them their clue and they move on to the next spot.
Maverick and Viper in Matastic Square don't seem to have all the right moves and need to brush up on their exercises before they can move on.
Okay, something up. Deadlift. Good. Want to take your and one right now. The last one, bump kicks.
Bump kicks.
Yeah! The frisbee
punching me!
You're doing it wrong, right? Watch your buddy.
Yeah, that's uneven.
There we go.
Once competitors complete the challenge, it's then over to nearby Tecumseh Park for Ghost Rider. Big Brothers Big Sisters, a United Way funded agency, is hosting Bike Fest CK in the park. It's hog heaven, if you will. Teams are given the task of locating motorcycles with the license plate numbers they've been given. They then need to memorize the information on the ID card attached to each bike. Once they've committed the info to memory, they need to provide it to the judge, who will give the teams their next clue. Competitors are then directed to the Active Lifestyle Center, the final stop before lunch, for Ready to Get Active. After completing a questionnaire, contestants need to do 2 of 3 physical challenges. In hooping, each racer needs to walk across the room while spinning a hoop around their waist and then head back to the starting position while walking backwards. The Jeep Musketeers have the hoops going, but can't find the right gear for reverse. Instead, like most teams, they're opting to compete in the other 2 challenges. In the dart challenge, both teammates are given 3 darts and must score 39 points or more, or they can hit the bullseye once and complete the task.
Alright.
Oh, bullseye? Yeah.
Sweet. You still got to do it?
No.
Oh, we won't. Forever.
The third activity is carpet bowling. Each person is given 5 tries to get a ball in the designated area. They can try again if they're unsuccessful. The judges seem to be sticklers on the rules. Balls on the line are disallowed. Once both challenges are complete, it's time for lunch and time to catch up with the teams.
Well, the girls are in the top 5, so we're cheering them on. We're the bubble boys. We're somewhere between 10 and 15.
Yes. I think we're in 3rd. Yeah.
We got dirty, we got wet, and we yelled at each other once or twice.
Yeah. Some tense moments, but we got through them.
We got through it.
2nd place after the morning, so hopefully we can bump that up 1 notch and try to get 1st.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It was awesome. It was fun. Yeah, it was hectic a little bit because you're not really sure. You're just kind of guessing as to where you're going, so you do get a little bit nervous like that. But Steph is very, very level-headed. Without her, I would just still be on the side of the road cussing at things.
We didn't know what we're doing for our first round. Even with the hints, they just let us go.
Really?
And then we got lost to go to our 2nd challenge. We ended up in Shetland.
Refueled and ready to go, the top 12 teams are given their instructions and head out for the first event of the afternoon. The teams that find themselves in the bottom half are directed to the YMCA in Chatham. The competitors are given instructions along with a bag of tools that will help them throughout the challenges. Every team is given 1 of 11 clues written in Braille. Racers need to decode the clues and decipher a riddle that reveals a certain location. There, the competitors need to find an envelope that contains a numbered token which corresponds to a minigame. Racers must take part in all 11 minigames before they can move on to the final challenge, and all activities must be done blindfolded.
I don't like this game.
I won't lead you.
Ow!
Sorry, I'm just finding my way.
We're going around a circle. How good are your ears? And behind you there is a wall too, but we're going to stand you at the table. And this is called the mini game Ring Ding Ding. So there's 8 handbells that comprise a musical scale. So you've got to put them in order of tone. No using, yeah, you got to twist it with the wrench.
That doesn't feel right, but...
Don't use your fingers. I'm watching.
What's up?
I am.
Close, a little farther. Cross another ball. Sorry. Got it. Okay, so it was a little harder. Yes.
Thank you.
And very gently, there's one somewhere else.
Oh, there's one more?
There's only 9 in there.
That's why you said lightly.
The last challenge of the consolation round is all about interpretation. Teams are blindfolded and led into the gymnasium. One teammate describes what's in front of him or her, and their counterpart must replicate it.
So I got Play-Doh in the little thing. I got pipe cleaners. I got
Feels like almost like a ping pong ball, but it's not styrofoam.
And I'm feeling 3 of them. Is it like Play-Doh? Maybe.
Each team will be scored on 10 key accuracy points. If there's a tie, then the best time will be used as the tiebreaker.
Is everything within the confines of the plate?
It's on the shoulder of the plate, but within the confines of the plate.
So it kind of is propped up by
on
the edge.
side.
By the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not going to round ball.
So they're on the plate itself.
They're on the inside of the plate, but on the part that comes up, like the edge.
Okay, so we have a triangle in the middle?
Yeah, like right on the base of the plate. 1, 2, 3 triangle, and it's held down by the sticky stuff.
And does it feel like it possibly could be sticks?
Yes, absolutely.
So if I was to take my Play-Doh first, do I do something with the Play-Doh?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. So take a piece of the Play-Doh.
Piece, okay.
And you're going to put one stick through it.
Yes, okay.
Like the tip of it. Then you're going to take another one, and you're going to make a triangle. So you're going to use 3 pieces of Play-Doh to make a triangle.
There's a little diamond shaped thing that goes up on top. It might be a square. It might
Like
be
a cube?
Yeah.
Okay, how?
It's so that the one point of the cube is pointing straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's stuck into the ball of Play-Doh at the top.
Some racers are better at giving detailed information than others, and it shows.
You got that? Yeah. Stick that into the sticky tack? Yeah. Okay. And then at the bottoms, there should be a 45-degree angle of the rods. All at the bottom. And a triangle as well.
The double one goes straight at the top of the plate. So you're going to make like a 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, right? You just put your 3 o'clock down. The first double star is your 3 o'clock, the second double star is your 12 o'clock. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
As you can expect, the results are varied, and you'll have to wait until later to see who made it out of the bottom 12.
Here you can heel flip, kick flip, ollie, and grind. We're going to the skate park. Tried all of your tricks, got some air, you can fly. And if you find yourself in any trouble, don't worry, the courthouse is located close by. I work there. I go there every week.
The top 12 teams are heading to the nearby skate park for Dancing with the Stars. When competitors check in, they need to select an envelope. Inside each envelope is a different dance genre. Teams need to find the corresponding instructor and learn their particular dance.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 outlaws. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 smurfs. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Up, and then up, and then bring it down. We bend our knees. We bring it up to our knee, our left leg. We circle it around and step, and we bring our right leg and bring it around. You guys got that? Again, side, side, together, pump it out, out, out. Then step to the side, side, and side, and side, and hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4,
Once they're confident with their dance moves, racers need to grab a prop and perform their dance in front of a judge. If they successfully perform their dance, it's on to the skate park.
Left, left, and left. Move in this way. That way. Forward.
And there's no question that these teams are giving it their all.
2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, we're gonna hit you because it's big.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
At the skate park, the racer who did not have the prop during the dance portion of the event must hop onto the skateboard. His or her partner must find a way to move their teammate around the skate park without using their hands, legs, or feet. The person on the skateboard has to be careful not to touch the concrete, or the team will have to start again.
Alright, steer yourself. Okay. I'm leaning. You're still on.
If they make it through successfully, the racers will be given their clue to the next challenge.
There you go. Good luck, guys.
One of Chatham-Kent's top places to be in the summer months that is oh so hot. If you're feeling like you're taking a dip, changing into your trunks, this is the spot. Whew.
And it's EAU?
EAU.
That's gonna be Rio.
Yeah.
Racers head to Erio for Baywatch Heavyweights, the most physically demanding activity of the day. Each team member must fill 2 large water jugs, then it's a long run to the lighthouse.
Alright, you gotta run to the water.
Sorry, Aaron. Alright.
Come on, Matt, run!
You don't need a picture of us.
The Soul Brothers is the first team out of the water and sand and the first team to be given a detour to Blenheim.
Okay, well, what does it say? Travel down the road and head right at the Cherries. Let's try this way. We're ahead. We don't want to go back that way and then go. No, that's just the pier. Don't go that way. It's just the pier. Positive? Okay.
Unable to solve the riddle, they stop and ask for help, losing valuable time in the process.
Travel down the road and head right at the Cherries Pit. From ages 8 to 18, the center won't quit. Remember not to speed, but get here lickety-split. Where am I?
The Mighty Morphin Moneymakers arrive at the Blenheim Youth Center and are given their detour clue.
Right, a detour?
What does that mean? Yeah, you just...
Read the clue. Read the clue. Here, put on your shoes. I'll do this. Home to ball diamonds.
You're on your way.
Okay. Home to ball diamonds, playground equipment, and a walking path. This park provides parking available at Blythe Park. Okay, go.
You know where that is?
I know where it is.
Which way?
We're going back to Chatham.
The top 7 teams are competing in UFO Hunters. Their task is to collect 7 pieces to an airplane from 6 jars scattered around the walkway path.
Parts to a plane.
I got it.
Here's yours.
The team, formerly known as the KGB, borrows some wheels from a woman they meet along the path.
Hey.
Okay, so 5 pieces.
Alright. And they said there's 7?
I don't think it says, does it?
6.
Does it say? Where do we gotta fly it at? I gotta get this lady her bike back.
Once they've collected all the necessary items, the racers need to build their plane and fly it across Mud Creek. The participants have 1 shot at getting their plane across. If they're unsuccessful, they'll be given a 5-minute penalty.
Alright.
You guys got some propulsion working?
Yeah, we just need elastic. Here. Right?
I just broke. Forget it.
How's this go?
This is the last challenge before the finale, and only the top 4 teams are moving on.
It's gonna dive bomb. It's gonna dive bomb anyways. Well, don't dive. Let's figure it out. I can't figure it out, dude. It's gonna dive bomb anyways. Let's just...
That pilot's supposed to go like this.
Okay, we just gotta go. Let's go. Go on ours, guys.
Airplane going over?
5 minutes. Oh, it didn't go. It didn't go.
What do you do now?
Timing you. Okay, we got time. Oh, just throw it.
Right away. Do I need to get
Okay,
it?
go. Just get it.
No, we'll get it.
5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. We're second. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Got it. No one's gonna get it.
No one's gonna get it.
That's impossible, man. Yeah. When's the 5 minutes start?
Right now. He's timing.
There's no
They just threw.
Curtis, you timing
We
us?
should have just threw it in the river right away, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Oh man, that was brutal. You know what? I think we screwed that up though. I think you're supposed to twist the propeller or twist the elastic more.
So if
Yeah.
anyone figures it out in the next 5 minutes, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, me too.
The other participants are hot on their heels.
Ran around the whole. You're holding the tail, right?
Where'd you find the blue thing?
The band?
Yeah.
No idea, girls. My son's down there because we didn't see wings and stuff.
Okay. All right, well.
Do we want to go back?
No, because it's going to be a 5-minute penalty. So I say we just throw it and hope it's back. You want to do it? Is that what you guys did?
I'm waiting for him. We don't even have a wing, so we're not going anywhere.
I don't know. I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah. I don't know.
I saw the bike and I told John, go and get your helmet.
There's a snake. Okay, there's no snakes. Don't worry. I scared him all the way. Okay, don't fall in. Oh, Carolyn!
That was awful.
Good try. A for effort.
The team of Morning Already seeks clarification from the judges on the rules of the challenge before proceeding into the water.
I asked the rules. I was told not the middle.
If they're successful, they'll earn themselves a spot in the finale.
All right. Not the middle. This counts, right? We're good? Yeah. Yes. No. Oh, over.
And just like that, John and Justin punch their ticket to the final round. For some others, it's the end of the road.
We attempted to make a plane, we missed a piece, so it landed smack first in the water.
Nobody's plane flew, but there was some good strategy. We're a little too tired to think about that.
It's lost in the sea.
It was fun. It was fun. We had a fun day. And we're really happy about where we ended anyway, that we made it to this challenge and whatnot. And yeah. Good day. Yep.
And so the top 4 teams from the previous activity make their way to Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Chatham for the finale. They're joined by the winning team from the consolation round, District 12.
We spent the first round running the entire time.
Running.
Water all the way down Erie Beach.
What are they, 3 or 4 liter
Are you guys
jugs?
doing instructions?
Down the lighthouse, to touch the lighthouse on the door, and then all the way back down the beach.
So you guys are exhausted and sore too?
We're all exhausted.
And so the top 5 teams are given their instructions for their first challenge, assembling a 72-hour emergency preparedness kit. They'll have 20 seconds to memorize the items on the list and then take turns building their kit. Once they've gathered all the necessary objects, they have to bear crawl one way and then run back to the start line. The last team to finish will be eliminated.
Go. Go.
Matastic Squared is having some difficulty locating all the items and is given 7 seconds to review what's still required on the list.
Okay, go. We need 7 seconds. We need to take them back. How many are we eliminating? 1 or 2? We need 2. Hand sanitizer. You got it?
Yes, I got hand sanitizer. All we need is toothbrush and playing cards.
I got playing cards. Get toothbrush.
Creek Connection is the first team to complete the challenge. Bob and Christine are followed by the team formerly known as the KGB.
Here, girl, let's go. Come on.
Okay, team 2. Way to go.
Go guys! Whoa. Go guys! To District 12!
Morning Already crosses the line third, followed closely behind by District 12, eliminating Matt-tastic squared in the process. Next up is the Public Health Unit's trivia game. Teams need to choose the correct path across their board game to the finish. One at a time, each competitor selects a square. If it's the correct one on the path, they'll then be asked a trivia question. If participants choose the wrong square or answer their question incorrectly, it's their partner's turn. Once the correct path has been taken and all the questions answered, teams need to touch a nearby fence to complete the activity. Teams can only communicate non-verbally. The last team to complete the challenge will be eliminated.
How many meters away from a municipal fencing do you have to be in order to smoke? Non-verbal. Wrong.
Correct. How often should you reapply sunscreen?
Every 2 hours.
Correct. Wrong.
Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Let's go.
The team formerly known as the KGB gets through the board game first and secures a place in the final challenge of the day, followed by Creek Connection.
Correct. This is your last question. Name one rule of how to properly fit a bicycle helmet.
2 fingers underneath the chin.
Correct.
District 12 locks up the final spot, eventually. And that leaves Morning Already on the outside looking in.
We're this close.
Yeah, super close. We got stumped on the last square, but other than that, we had a good day.
We got, you know, you need to do your Chatham-Kent Public Health Unit. You need to know that. 9 meters from public property perspective.
Yeah, that's what really killed us for a while.
That's what we got stuck on. We had 750 meters, we had 250 meters.
Yeah.
We're all over the park.
The final challenge to determine the winner of the 2014 Chatham-Kent Amazing Race is an obstacle course and scavenger hunt. But before they can get started, the competitors need to participate in the Public Health Unit's version of Kerplunk. Teams are asked a series of questions related to health. If they get the question wrong, they must pull a stick from the pile, being careful not to have a ball drop to the ground. After several rounds of questions and wrong answers, Creek Connection is the first team to have a ball drop, followed by the team formerly known as the KGB. They're given 30-second and 15-second penalties respectively, and it's District 12 that's the first team out of the gate. The first task in the obstacle course requires teams to walk across a rope while wearing the Public Health Unit's very own beer goggles.
Am I allowed to touch the ground? There's no rules against that.
Yeah, as long as your feet do not fall off that line in the step.
Then just step off? Is that alright? Like to the end?
District 12 maintains its lead over the others heading into the second part of the challenge, where they must get 2 balloons from one area to another using a pair of pool noodles.
Oh, I see what it is. Alright.
You're okay.
Go Creek!
And it's Creek Connection overtaking District 12, and the team formerly known as the KGB trails in third place. District 12's approach to transferring the balloons might not be the best, but they're having a great time doing it.
They're back to it.
I know, the wind's blowing it.
The KGB overtakes District 12, but Creek Connection is already on to the final leg of the obstacle course. Teams need to fill a water bottle while incorporating a shot glass, cup, and pop can. Their hands also need to alternate and the objects cannot touch one another. District 12 joins the party with the other 2 teams.
Oh, there we go. Straight up and down. Oh, why is it not coming through? Why is it not working?
It's working exactly how it's supposed to.
Oh, I thought there was a hole in that one.
You gotta use this one to fill up that thing first.
Yeah.
Some teams are struggling to get started, while others seem to have found their flow.
That's what we gotta do. We can switch now. Switch now. Who cares?
Okay, remember that you don't want 2 hands beside each other. Your hands are beside each other.
Oh, we gotta switch these around.
No, we're good.
how long it's going to take to fill the shot glass up, to fill that
This
glass
doesn't have
up.
to go through the shot glass.
Hey, the glass doesn't have a hole in it. You got to use the glass.
You don't have to use the glass. I didn't say that. You said you had to have your hands there.
In there. Oh yeah.
Let me put it in the cup. Move it.
Creek Connection is on to the scavenger hunt, where they must now find their items among the people in the crowd. District 12 is still trying to get going.
You have to waterfall, like a waterfall.
Oh, okay, I don't get this.
You have to like roll it while I pour it.
Is that full?
Is that full?
Is that full enough?
It needs to be all the way to the top.
No.
Move your cup, move your cup, move your cup.
I know, I'm just making sure your hands are above mine.
It's all the way to the top.
The team formerly known as the KGB is also on to the scavenger hunt, and they're making quick work of their final task.
Car seat.
There's a child up over there by
Let's go. Car seat or booster seat? Anybody got a car seat or booster?
Back at the water challenge is District 12, still plugging away.
Well, we got it going now.
But it's too little too late, as the team formerly known as the KGB is already presenting their items to the judges.
Activity, where's the activity? Accessories.
Thanks, Ricky. Yep. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Now what? We're done. We're done. We won? We won. We won? We won! Yeah!
Congratulations to Scott and Dan, winners of the 2014 Chatham-Kent Amazing Race.
I'm going to keep this as a memento. Derek, where you at?
Coming in second place is Creek Connection, and still pouring is District 12, who finishes in third place.
We went to Bothwell. I thought we were done. When we left the paintball, it said Main Street. There's Main Street in Richtown, Main Street in Dresden, Main Street in Bothwell. I'm not sure if there's Main Street in Thamesville. I think there is. So he suggested to go to Dresden.
And I told another team to go to Dresden.
And he told another team to go to Dresden. We went to Bothwell.
I mean, we ended up starting out behind everybody with 30 seconds penalty from the first activity. Came back and actually we're ahead of everybody, which was something that we're good at. We're good at coming from behind kind of thing. And yeah, it all came down to a condom and a yellow immunization card. What can I tell you? So the other guys, the KGB, they had a great day. They strategized well all day. They actually did some really, really unique things throughout the day that I was really impressed with. They played the game very, very well today. So kudos to them.
The starting line wasn't even easy.
We couldn't even find the start, we were late.
They said Union Gas Dawn Plant, which is actually in Lambton, so we really didn't expect to drive that far out into Lambton and start a Chatham-Kent Amazing Race, so that kind of threw us off.
We got there and we had 3 minutes to get our stuff together and
yeah,
get ready to
it
go.
basically started when we arrived, so we're almost late. A couple of minutes late, we probably definitely wouldn't be here right now, so that's kind of cool too.
Congratulations once again to the team formerly known as the KGB, winners of the 9th annual Chatham-Kent Amazing Race.
Thank you for the opportunity to be one of the key sponsors with the Amazing Race. This is the Health Unit's 3rd year of participating with the United Way. And first I want to congratulate Scott and Dan for winning and all of the work that they did during that day. One of the reasons why we participate every year with the Amazing Race is that our mission here with Public Health is really working together to build a healthier community. And the agencies that the United Way helps out and sponsors throughout our community are agencies that our clients and the families that we serve really rely on and access on a daily basis, which makes it a really great opportunity for us to both deliver our public health message and to work with all of those agencies and all of the families in Chatham-Kent. So once again, we are happy to be partners. We're happy to spend the day with all of the racers, with the volunteers, with the United Way members that are there to help us out. It is a great team building activity for the Health Unit as well. Staff come together and plan the events and plan the food that we serve. and we do hope that people have had a wonderful time today. I do want to congratulate all of the racers and all of the work that everybody did to raise funds for those community agencies who all benefit. And our community is better off because of the United Way and the work that happens for the Amazing Race every year. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Dean Maharan from Sun Media. I've done videos in the past for the Amazing Race, but this year I come uniquely with the experience of being a supporter for the Amazing Race with sponsorship through Sun Media. I'm also the co-chair with my wife Marjorie for this year's 2014 campaign, and this year I was also a contestant with my daughter Christine. So I've always known it was an amazing event, but this year I experienced it from all three angles. I really know how an amazing event it is. So I'd like to firstly thank the supporters for the Amazing Race, because without you we couldn't have done this. I'd like to thank the contestants for running and participating in the event, but mostly I'd like to thank the volunteers, because without you it really wouldn't have happened. So again, thank you to everybody. And a quick note for 215, Sun Media will be back in 215 as a supporter again, and myself and Christine will be contestants once again. Thank you.
Pete Martin from TV Coach Co. TV Coach Co is proud to once again be the television sponsor for the United Way of Chatham-Kent Amazing Race. Hope everybody had a great time at the race this year, and congratulations to the winners.